Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. So yeah, XRP, as I mentioned before, it is a highly volatile cryptocurrency. It hasn't done it for the first time this week, but I had to readjust my wave count here this week. That is what XRP sometimes does, and I want to just take you through again where we are and what happened. So in summary, at the moment, I still expect another drop. That is the current situation here where we are. That I would expect a lower low below the low from the 18th of June, which means below 28.5 cents. Yeah, I would still expect a lower low. Few reasons for that. We go to the 1 hour chart for explanation. So my original bearish wave count that I had here was an ABC from the low, yeah, because we can count this very nicely as actually an ABC pattern, ABC with a triangle as the wave B, yeah, and an ABC, because this is, in my opinion, a clear 3-wave move. Now, you can count this in 5 waves if you really want to, but it's a bit painful and therefore not very likely in my opinion. So this was originally my view of wave 4 finished here, and we were moving down in 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, with that wave 2, we moved a bit too high. This is what I mentioned earlier. You know, that there was this key level here at 35.3 cents, where we basically invalidated this scenario. So we can't do it anymore. However, I then thought about, okay, what is the alternative? The alternative could be the bullish scenario, even though I don't like it, which is here. We made here our, a bit of a 1, this as a 2, again, triangle kind of shape, where I think the wave B of the wave 2 is a triangle, with 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a bit messy to do it, yeah, but possible. And then we would assume we are now this was then a wave 1. So basically that all of this is done. 1, the 2 down, and we would now be in the wave 3 to the upside. So if we assume this is happening, the bullish wave count, then we have a key level that we need to overcome. We have this wave top to overcome, this wave 1 high at 38.8 cents. Because then we would count this as a larger wave 1, this as a wave 2 low. We would now need to get into wave 3. We would really need to go higher now. And I have the feeling XRP, to prove that, needs to rally strongly, very strongly. But until we go above the wave 1 high, which is again 38.8 cents, I have another scenario that I find more likely, which is the triangle count. So that indeed we are still in wave 4, yeah, in a corrective wave 4, and the wave 5 to the downside will still follow. So again, it's the bearish wave count, where we would just have here A, B, C, D, E triangle, which in my opinion is probably the most likely scenario at the moment. Yeah, we can also calculate a key target for the wave C, which actually would be the 61.8% level of wave A, which is 36.8 cents. So ideally we would expect wave C to go a bit higher. We'll see. But the problem also why I'm not in favor of the bullish wave count at the moment is that this move up here cannot fully be counted as 5 waves. It started to look like that, yeah, and that is why I told you if we break above this 35.2 cent level, we can explore something more bullish. The problem is that this was not a substantial breakout above that level. We had this sharp drop, which makes me quite uncomfortable following the bullish scenario at the moment. XRP does these things, yeah, we need to be aware. Different cryptos act in different ways, and XRP, it does these strong moves up. It looks like something is developing, and then you get that sharp drop, for example. We had that a few times now, and because we cannot fully count 5 waves to the upside yet here, I'm more in favor of this being a corrective wave C than a D down and an E up, and then we'll follow to the downside break here below those key levels, and then make the wave 5 low somewhere below 38.5 cents. Two things to mention here. This level is really important, the 38.8 cent level. I just mentioned to you in the bullish scenario, we would need to break above that level to give evidence that a wave 3 to the upside is unfolding. Here in the bearish scenario, it would invalidate the triangle, and also then on the flip side would make the bullish scenario much more likely. In addition to that, if we move above the 38.8 cent level, we'll break back into this yellow target range. Yeah, this was the target range where we originally expected a reversal, many months ago. So we got into it, but we briefly dropped below it. Yeah, so I wasn't bearish enough on XRP. But this is the 88.7% fib level, where at the latest you reasonably expect a coin to reverse back to the upside. Now, if it doesn't, it's not looking good for the coin. And generally, XRP from a high level point of view, I'm not really a friend of the overall chart, because XRP is a coin that did not make a new all-time high in 2021. In my opinion, this has nothing to do with the court case, nothing. Because we can see the same situation on the IOTA chart, and they don't have a court case going on. We can see exactly the same situation on the XLM chart and a few other cryptos, and all of them don't have a court case go on. So again, fundamentals here don't really play a role. It's more the technical side of things, how the chart developed. So here, based on this triangle, we would then expect a move down in a wave D, a move up in an E, and then a move down overall below the 38.5 cent, below the 28.5 cent level. From here, then we have another chance to start an impulse to the upside. But that said, a move above 38.8 cents would invalidate here the above that wave I high, would invalidate the triangle and would make the bullish scenario more likely. And this is currently what we see here on the XRP chart. So currently following this quite closely, it's quite an interesting development, and I think we can currently see here further sideways movement. It would be in line with, we have a weekend sort of sideways range movement, and certainly interesting. And probably the next few days will give us here a clear indication of where we're heading. But again, still even in this wave C, I would expect a bit more upside. I gave you that key level, that target for the wave C, the 61.8% level of the wave A. This is at 36 point, what was it? 7 cents. This would be ideally where we'd expect the wave C to go to, then a wave D retracement down, an E move up, and then overall impulse down. That is currently how I'm following this, but I'm open to changing this should we go above the wave A high. All right, and that is my view about XRP. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Here there's additional content that you don't find anywhere else on the in the MCO community. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you follow the links in the description for that, because there are fake accounts. And again, if you really like the content, maybe also check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.